First for Phoenix.
I got him! Hey, nice dunk!
And it's Durant in at the 4. And then for the Miami Heat. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Booker dishes to Durant. And that one is stuffed right through.
Solid work.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be. And one thing he does as well as anybody, Kevin, is track the ball with his hands. Quick, strong, active. So when you go up for a shot, he's always going to be looking to strip it on the way up.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look. You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Passes it to Booker. Takes a 3. Shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you just talked with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
Kevin, we talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offensive ball. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay relatively constant. It's all about denying the high percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested shots, you just have to tip your hat. That's a sound strategy.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
Here's Moser. After the made shot from Ukic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Brian Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they're doing, keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that crowd.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in and training them every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
And so here's Kevin Durant picking up that last pass. And it's Durant with the rebound. And they're moving it up. Here's Beal, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
In a moment now, to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 5. Outside Butler.
I see him!
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Booker. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Booker's got his first points of the night. Here's Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss. Has 2 up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball, 2 teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6. But the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Clark, it was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs plus 5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Butler. He passes it to Denton. Back to Butler. There's the pass to Denton. Rocket 6. Roser takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Suns leading by 7.
Hey, right there, who got him?
Here's Booker. Deal with it. Butler covering. Passes it to for 3. Rebound by Butler. The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. No good from Dentman. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Boyan, the pass to Booker. Nice movement by Phoenix. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
They get it back. Booker, the pass to Beal. Durant sets a screen for Beal. He's in there. Pass to Booker. Defended by Denman. Outside Durant. Pocket 4. Again, Durant missing. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra. As a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I got a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. That's all day. Information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. To the middle. To the inside. Here's Williams. And you know that's going to be... goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And there's the pass to the dish to Booker. Goes up the baseline. Makes the jumper drops. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
There's the feed to Mills. Wide open. Again, the Heat good for 2. Here comes Durant. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
You know, for so long, the Suns had been one of the stronger teams in the West and typically could just blitzkrieg Eastern Conference teams with their offense. That's not the case anymore. It really was the East that got the better of the Suns last season.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, as you know, Anthony Bennett was the #1 pick in the NBA draft. At 6'7", he can rebound like a power forward and shoot like a guard. But what's his best position? Bennett said, quote, I feel that playing the stretch 4 is an advantage for me because I'm quicker than most power forwards. I can shoot the ball well. Everybody said I'm a tweener, but I dominated college my only year. I scored inside out, rebounded well, and helped my teammates. And guys, with players like LeBron and Carmelo Anthony having great success playing as skilled power forwards, it's a great mold for Bennett.
An intriguing young talent. Thanks. That one goes. Count. Well, back to the Suns against the Eastern Conference. They really seemed to flounder at times, and they had to travel to the East Coast. And, Steve, even when they hosted teams in the desert,
you know, all good things must come to an end. And the Suns' dominance over the East wasn't going to last forever. Because remember, for many years, the Suns just ran roughshod over the Eastern Conference. But only 8 wins in their 30 games against the East. That was by far the lowest total of anybody in the West.
they get it back. Rejected by Jones. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Timeout called the Heat.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great team until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Bryant drives in. Left side, Bryant. Here's Richardson. Knocks down the 10-footer. Richardson's got his first points in this one. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run.
Push it, push it.
It's stolen by Jones. Stripped it away. Robinson down. Defended by Plumlee. Robinson misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here is Bryant. After the made shot from Butler. Kicks it out to Richardson. Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. Outside, Jones. Feeds it to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that one's good. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Now, here's Robinson. Here's and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. He has 6. Phoenix calls timeout. And the Heat making a change here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones drives in. Deflected. Here's Denman. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Dishes it to Morris. Pass to Plumlee. He feeds it to O'Neal. Kicks to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. An offensive rebound. He dishes it to Morris. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Suns lead by 11.
They've worked the ball around very well. And I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
Now here's Richardson to the paint. Banked in off the glass. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, as you know, the Miami Heat try to keep the plays they run as simple as they can and rely on their talent and teamwork to win them games. But playing like that can present its own kind of problems. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "The challenge is not getting bored with simplicity. Simple is what works, though, as evidenced by their back-to-back titles, guys."
Well, Doris, sometimes it makes sense to keep it simple. Thanks. The Heat trail by 11. He kicks it to Mills. Back to Richardson. He passes to Mills. Gentlemen. Latrey. 5 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They gotta get more intense.
Pass to Jones. Now the dish to Brady. And the Suns take on 2 more. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time. And didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Morris. And the first half is now in the books. Suns lead by 8.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now the Sunday night edition of the halftime show. Phoenix with the lead against Miami. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. Bradley Beal certainly playing well so far. He's got 7 points and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. And midway through, the Heat are still alive.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And from high above, a view of downtown Miami and the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, everyone. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Koyen, the pass to Mitch. Outside for Beal. Outside Durant. And he jams it with authority.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
You know, when you're one of the worst teams in the league, you have a lot of problems. And for the Suns, one of their biggest problems was that opponents shot very close to 40% against them from behind the arc. And that's just not a winning number.
Phoenix leading by 6. And Booker takes to Beal. Pass to Booker. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. As you say, Clark, with the Suns dead last in the league in terms of opposing three-point percentage. Defense overall was a problem for him, Steve, but especially in closing out on shooters beyond the arc.
Well, the three-point shot, Kevin, has become such a huge part of every team's offense now that if you're struggling to defend that line, you're going to really find yourself at the bottom of the league defensively and record-wise, and that's exactly where Phoenix found itself.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Moser, defended by Koyen. Moser, a new rebound. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make a point. I don't know if this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Outside for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. On the pass to from past the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Mosier the pass to Butler. Denton for the tie. It's rebounded by Booker.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
He gets a screen from Durant. Passes it to Butler. And he comes up the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 4.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Durant with the steal. Stolen away. In transition, there's Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And the Heat call time here.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
Hammer time. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Pass to Butler. Backing him down. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Here's Moser. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Moser's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Outside Durant. He passes to a
Shot! Come on, man!
off the back, bring that in. 6 points for him.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Rozier.
Hey, we can't leave him open!
Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Booker gets a screen from Durant. And Booker takes to Beal. Now the pass to Nurkic. Backs him down. The jump hook. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Suns lead by 4. The Heat have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Dio, defended by Ukic.
Come on, who needs that?
Huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
6 on the shot clock. And it's good. 12 points for him.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Dio, defended by Ukic. Passes to Denton. Stolen by Durant. Here's a coin, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game. When they've got it clicking, it's really explosive.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And a great show through 3 quarters. And the final period of play just about to start. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. Showing great touch on some of those 15, 17 footers.
Durant, no good.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Outside Butler, and there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Denton, defended by Beal. Shot clock at 6. Has to Ware. The Heat need to get a shot on. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jokic. The pass to Dunn. Picked him clean. And here they come. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant takes a screen for Beal. Durant, the pass to Jones. Outside for Beal. Suns moving the ball around. The shot's good from McCoy.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Finishes the break with a slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Suns leading by 8. Now here's Beal. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Now the feed to Jones. Durant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. That one wide left.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Butler. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Jones with the lead pass. Stolen away. Unhindered, going all the way.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill.
And let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how this point got across, guys.
No good from Denton.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post part.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Backs him down. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the chart.
Pass to Ware. Denton. Outside Butler. There's the pick. Here's Ware. Shot! Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix leading by 6. Feeds to Beal. Pass to Nurkic. Across. Outside Jones. This is it to Beal. Nails that wide open jump shot.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
The Heat making a switch here. Denton defended by Beal. There's Moser. He passes to Denton. Dio. And it's blocked. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. And it's Durant missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
There's Moser. A three-pointer off the mark.
He has not been on his game. You know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Here's a coin. Beal. The pass to down low. Power down with both hands.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here tonight.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody, just so athletic and strong.
Jones dishes to Durant. Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Snatched away. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morris. No good on the 3. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Love kicks to Richardson. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Dunn. He feeds it to Plumlee. Outside Durant. So the Suns win it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us today.